A message from the Government of Canada.
Would you like a cup of tea?
In French, in France, we would say baguette.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. Ooh. That bit rate, though. Are we fine? Is it coming back? The feed doesn't look choppy. It just is in red for some reason. But it says then, well, let me keep my eye on this. But welcome in. How are you? Oh, it's back to green, so I think we're fine. All right. Let me double check that everything is working, and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? How have you been? How's it going? How was your yesterday and today, since I didn't see you? And all right. All right. Are we good? Are we good? There. I feel like, I don't know. I've been doing so much today that I'm discombobulated. All right. Hopefully we are fine. Hopefully we are fine. Let me go ahead and move on over here. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Let me catch up. Scroll. There we go. Sassy, you were first. Sassy, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Brad, hello. How are you? Joss, hello. I just saw an article about the update and was going to message you about it. Of course you're ready to absolutely. I've known there was an update coming for a bit because Sean kept on teasing things about it. So I had my eye on it. And then at like, what was it? Like 5 or 6 my time. I think it's probably closer to 5. I saw that Sean tweeted, and he started, whenever there's an update, so there's a lot of stuff leading up to it, but then when there's an update, he's like, he'll start saying, in the past few months, we've been hard at work at blah, 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 blah. And then, and it's always like a thread. That's when you know that he's about to drop like all of the stuff. And it was very exciting. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but because that's what we're playing today. But Big Fuss, welcome in. How are you? Fuchsia, welcome in. How's it going? Banger music. The music has been good starting off. I agree. I hope work is going well. Mary, welcome in, Mary. How's it going? There was a thing because of the OBS update. Something just disconnected, and I needed to reconnect some things. But anyway, I feel like I need to be active now because of this music. Incredible. Hopefully the music now has chilled out for you quite a bit. Let's see. Wait, were you thinking about changing your sound, Brad? Is that what you're saying? Also, I appear to have maintained my streak. Nice. Okay, very good. Too much to bear. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? Blue, welcome in. How's it going? What, Blue? Thank you, Joss. Yeah, this is one of my faves. I don't always fold it this way, but now you can see the
Jetpack
you can see the
to
Shiba.
moon and back.
Ooh,
3 months sub
excellent.
for the Alaskan streamer.
Blue, thank you so much for resubscribing. I appreciate it. And thank you for the 3 months in advance. Incredible. Thank you very much, Blue. It's 11 months. Or you're at 11 months now, is what I mean. Read a little bit, listened to a ton of music of a band I'll be seeing at that fantasy festival, cooked some delicious foods, and just went for a 30-minute walk again. What foods did you cook? Bina, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Oh, wait. How did I skip all this? Wait a minute. I skipped so much. Wait, right. My whole week is thrown off because Jed didn't stream yesterday. I'm sorry. I just felt so gross having not showered for so many days, but then the water did kick back on finally, so I am very showered. The last 2 showers I've had have been very long. Let's see. Yesterday was extremely busy, hectic, and stressful. Nearly had a panic attack in the evening, so that was kind of rough. Yeesh, I'm so sorry, Mary. Okay, today's a lot better. That's good to hear. It's very good to hear. I'm only half kidding, but not to give Jen a guilt trip, just expressing my codependency and love. I appreciate it, Vina. Looking nice and showered today. Thank you. I have done two big beard washings as well, so with lots of shampoo. So even though I know some people say you're not supposed to do that, but I don't care. Too much to bear. It is a very big update. In fact, I'm very excited to see. It was actually. We'll get into it later. But the No Man's Sky update today was 14 gigs, which is a fairly large update for them. So very excited to see it all. Let's see. Work is good. Just got an hour and a half to go. Nice, Fuchsia. You're almost done. Let's see, I meant because it was, the Wii Sports music. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that it played. I like that one. What would you change your sound to, Brad? See, I've made the 2 cakes and started the decorations for them. I finished the cinnamon roll plush, so now I just have to make the cookie dough, which I will do tomorrow. Oh, Sassy, that's excellent. And the party is this weekend? I want to lock that emote. So I'm going to randomly send bits. Wait, which emote? The heart one or super showered? I believe they're called green beans in English with rice and this yummy spicy Sager sauce. Indeed. That's all the subs I can drop for a while now. I've dropped 3 month subs on 2 streamers. I'm tapped out. Blue. That's amazing. Thank you for letting me be one of those. I appreciate it. Completely understand why you didn't want to stream yesterday, though. That's why I haven't been streaming lately. Too much struggling with the depression bus and feeling gross and don't want to be on camera. Yeah, I very much was goblin mode. Big gobbo yesterday. Just so many, like, I don't know. I like taking a shower. I like feeling clean. I'll sometimes just like, I'm not gonna take a shower today because I'm not doing anything, and I just don't even want to do even that. I just am fine with whatever. But because my water had been out, it felt gross. I had attended some Zoom meetings, and they knew what was going on, but I felt gross the entire time. And anyway. Yeah, but when the water finally kicked on, it was like, oh my goodness, I need this so much. The bean dish is called, yep. I won't even try. I will definitely look that up. Lupos! No Man's Sky, yay! Oh goodness, I'm so excited about this update. Also, I feel like I need to move my camera. Why am I yeah. So excited about it. How are you though? So very excited. Party's on Saturday. Yeah, the hard one. I love it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. Son broke my laptop. I just fixed the screen. Now I gotta fix something else. No, Blue. Oh no.
Objection!
So much happening. Electric Kitty, welcome in. Emmers, welcome in. How are you? And goods. Famicom Detective Club hype. Okay, yeah, let's talk about that, please. So we'll get into No Man's Sky later, but today's I'm not. There we go. I just realized I was floating. So much happened today. Is it my birthday? No, but it feels like it. So one, I was very hyped about No Man's Sky. Also, the music has been on full blast. I apologize. I've been super excited about No Man's Sky. I knew the update was coming today, but then while that happened, while I was reading those updates, then I see a tweet from Nintendo and I was like, what? But for context, I mentioned this the other day. I don't know if you guys remember. I said, did you guys see that trailer from Nintendo that's sort of like a, looks sort of like a horror game or something, and it looks like it's first party because of the way they uploaded it, but nobody knows what it is. It says, who is Emio? And it's just sort of this weird video. Anyway, this is the teaser video that they uploaded the other day. I didn't show it to you guys. Wait a sec. Boop. Boop. This is the teaser trailer.
Anyway, lead on.
That everyone was like, what is this? Just sort of a creepy guy just standing there menacingly. And that's it. And nobody knew what that was. I think the title of the video was called Who is Emio? And that's it. Then this is going to be so spook. Then they uploaded this teaser today. It is only 9 seconds. Missed it. I had to get more. No worries. It basically just shows a man. And it doesn't, is it CG? It could be CG. It's kind of hard to tell. It could also just be no, it honestly looks like a person. Unless it's just heavily textured or something. It's kind of hard to tell. But then they uploaded this today on their Twitters. Hold on. Let me do that. They uploaded this today on their Twitters. Made me very, very happy. And then it is a new Famicom Detective Club game, which for those that don't know, well, let me pause on the screen that's finished. There we go. For those that don't know, we played a visual novel detective game. There's two of them called Famicom Detective Club. There's two games. One is The Girl Who Stands Behind, and the other one is The Missing Heir. The Missing Heir was probably my favorite one of the two, but I loved them. They're so good. The VOD still exists on our YouTube channel, but I recently I had said, man, I really wish that they would come up with a new one because I enjoyed the old one so much, and I honestly would love to replay them. I don't think I will, but on stream anyways, because the VODs are pretty good, and I think not much has changed, even though it was a few years ago. Not much has changed here. In fact, my stream may have even worked better at that point. It's hard to tell. Our quality may have declined over the last little bit. But anyway, the new Famicom Detective Club game is called Emio the Smiling Man. They released also another video that has the creator of Famicom Detective Club, I believe. Or maybe he was just the lead in the remake that happened of the games that we played. Famicom Detective Club is a super old title, super old, original, early 1990s pixel graphic text-based game, but they remade them for the Switch a few years back, and it's very good. I highly recommend them if you like detective mysteries. Highly recommend them. They're so good. The Missing Heir is not very spooky, but I love the like mystery behind it. But then the Girl Who Stands Behind is a bit spookier. This one seems like it's leaning again into the spooky, but they sort of said a little bit of what the case is in the other video. I won't play that video, and I also won't tell you in the case you don't want to know at all. But I am, needless to say, very excited about this. Very, very excited. 1988, is that when the first one came out? Because I guess that would make more sense. I just said early 90s because I was like, early 90s? It seems like a long time ago. Secret! Welcome in, how are you? And Gilmore, hello. Sorry, I don't think I said hello. I was just so caught up in Famicom Detective Club. Yeah, there's going to be No Man's Sky drops, Twitch drops, but it's going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow we have to play Skim, so we won't be playing No Man's, but maybe Friday. Also Saturday, somebody has a special birthday. But yeah, so I might switch some things around so we play some No Man's. We will get back to Button City. I'm afraid that the same thing is happening again, where I'm like, we start Button City and then I get distracted. But we will finish that. But No Man's, we were going to be playing some No Man's. Vix, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, I am showered, so just a regular jet. Speed run. I mean, honestly, gosh, those games were so fun. Maybe, I don't know. If you guys really wanted me to replay them, I would need some incentive to replay them again. But the VODs exist. The VODs exist on my YouTube channel, so I feel like we don't need to, but they were so good. Love it. I think especially The Missing Heir, the twists and turns in it read like a soap opera, it's so interesting. I just remember being like so hyped the entire time. Every time, there were multiple times of what? It's like I was not expecting what was happening. It was so good. I actually don't remember because I was pretty young, but it was a part of a tour to different countries for VE Day. Also, Brad, do you know what you would change your audio to? Did you answer that? Give me that. Oh yeah, and they're making a special edition of this game, but so far it's only announced for Japan only. But anyway, let's see. No Sky drops on Twitch are how I found JVP for the first time like 2 years ago. I know, how fun. I love when they do Twitch drops. Oh right, I didn't say hi. Hi, Secret. They're Swifties. Oh, whose birthday is on Saturday? Secret's birthday is on Saturday, everybody. So look forward to that. Gilmore, thank you for getting the Famicom playlist. Thank you. I actually really need to go back and maybe one day we'll do just a work stream, and the entire time I'll continue to make playlists for the videos that we have. Because I need to do that. Emmers, I am so hyped for this game. I cannot wait. We will make a big event out of this. This was also, if you guys go to those VODs, especially the Missing Heir, I think is where it was more confusing. But at the start of every stream, I would recap what happened last time, and I had sort of like a murder board, or it was a murder board, but it was like, it really wasn't about the murder. It was more about like explaining who the characters are and what we knew. So there were like little like lines, and I was moving portraits around, and it was just very fun. I loved it. I cannot wait for this. So very excited. I've never watched a No Man's Sky stream or looked up content at all, so I'm curious to see all the stuff I've missed by just playing it super casually. There is definitely a lot. And I think there's actually a lot of stuff that's going to be nice for that you'll be able to enjoy even as just a casual player for this update. There are stuff that they've added that are like, once you finish the story, you can then get some extra missions, and then you unlock new cosmetics. You unlock a new race entirely. There are like special ships and special things that you can get sort of because of that. There's also an expedition, and it's probably starting tomorrow or Friday. So we might do that when we stream No Man's Sky. I mean, coming up. There was Moida left and right. Oh gosh, Emerson was so good. I feel like Moida might have even like come up from that. I wonder when that we first started saying that. We're all Swifties. What are you gonna do for your birthday secret? I do. What would it be? Stardew stream for Secret's birthday? Oh, don't say that, Brad. I already said we might play No Man's. Secret's not so secret. 30th birthday, the big 3-0. Is Jet's video frozen for anyone or just else? It's chopping? Oh no, I think my bit rate is kind of going wonky for some reason. Yeah, it is. That's no good. So I can't really do anything about that besides restart my stream. Makes me sad. For those that don't know, we might be getting a new computer soon, so hopefully that would mitigate some of this. Oh, I think it's just me. Camera's chopping a bit, and every day I frantically played my own game, so I could not. That's right, I do remember that. You were playing ahead. Maybe I'll give you like a few days to play, but I will be so excited to play it when it comes out, Emmers. And it's next month, which is insane. No, I'll give you at least if you're going to play it, if you feel like you'll get it on time. But yeah, I don't want you to have to be like, no, I can't watch, or I don't. It comes out on a Thursday. I wonder, like, if I did it on Saturday, would that give you some time to play, or do you think, are you going to get it at launch, or are you going to like wait a bit? Seems fine to me. Okay. Drinks, food, nom nom nom. What kind of food? Secret? Secret's birthday plans are secret. You'll see. You'll all see. 30 ain't nothing. Been 30 for almost 9 years now. My body broke down in my 20s from sports, though. Oh, Brably. I hate the song. Refreshing, it seems fine now. For me, it was fully frozen for a few. Oh, okay. Okay, so it looks like it shouldn't have been that. I have seen my bitrate is bouncing a little bit, but hopefully it calms down. Also, for those who don't know, again, I mentioned this a second ago, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna be able to get a new computer with the help of my like contract work clients. And so they're not gonna pay for it fully, but they're gonna at least like put some stuff towards it, and so I'm like trying to figure everything else out. But just even the idea of it has me like, oh my goodness, stream will run so much better, everything will be so much better. I need it. I need it now. And instead of like doesn't happen, I'll be so disappointed because I'm getting my hopes up. You're getting it at launch. Okay, so Emmers, if you get it at launch and you start playing it, I'll maybe start it on Saturday. That next Saturday. And then, because I think, didn't we play those on Saturdays, I feel like? Maybe not. No, because I guess it was throughout the week because you were trying to desperately catch up. So, but maybe we'll do like a long stream on a Saturday or something, and that way you're at least a bit ahead. Just had to put my electric scooter to charge. I get exactly 8 miles per charge, it seems. Oh, that's pretty good. I've been 30 for around a year and a half, and my body is broken down because of a lack of sports. Not a PC, Joss. No, it'll be another Mac. It'll be an iMac, is what I'm looking at. If I had more money, it would be probably a Mac Studio, but I think we'll just get an iMac, see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I'll probably get the top of the line iMac though. And then, yeah, anyway. My body broke down when I was 10 from sports. It's been a rough 30 years since. Yeesh. I didn't really play much sports, so my body has not been broken by that. Only my spirit. My mom will cook dinner and make Indian street food. My favorite is also Turnip's favorite. Oh, that's amazing. That'll be so good, Secret. You need to do it okay, well maybe then we'll do it Friday then. As long as I just want to make sure you have a running start. Nobody ever tells kids that too active is a bad thing. Yeah, and you feel sort of indestructible when you're young. So you're just like, I'm gonna destroy my knees. And yeah, no. They're making an investment into their marketing guy. No pressure. Do all the good work. I know. I've actually been doing. Oh, Pons! I've honestly been doing a ton of work today, so I'm a little bit like. I'm a little bit, like I said, discombobulated because before I started stream, I was multitasking like 5 things. And then I was editing videos, uploading them, editing a PDF, and then editing a Photoshop file, and finding the name of a font that we used for a design from years ago. So I've been like, I don't know. And then I'm like, and I need to start stream. Luckily, I took my shower a lot earlier today, and so I was pretty much ready to go. I had just been doing work for 2-ish hours, and then was like, okay, now I need to make coffee, but anyway. And as soon as stream's over, I have more work to do. So very fun day. But yeah, so I think because, I mean, my computer is important to the stuff that they do, I think they're willing to kind of help me out a little bit. But yeah, so I'll be covering the rest of it. But anyway, that'll be very nice. And I was talking to a couple people and was like, I mean, this is what I'm trying to do. And they were like, because I was like, I'm looking at a Mac Studio, but I also don't know if I should just get another iMac instead. iMacs are cheaper. If it was a Mac Studio, it would take me much longer to get a replacement. And one of the things they mentioned was like, your iMac is like, in comparison to the current iMac, is very behind. And so like, they're like, it'll be a pretty big leap for you, even if you just get an iMac for now, and then like maybe later down the road you can get a studio. So I think I'm just gonna get the highest up, top of the line iMac, and then maybe down the road I'll look into getting a Mac Studio. The Mac Studio though will be kind of expensive overall, is the deal, so that might be much later. We'll see kind of how the iMac goes. Maybe we'll probably stress test the iMac, and then if it's bad, like if it's still like struggling or something, then I'll probably return that and then just save up for the studio. So whenever I get the iMac in, I'm gonna add everything that I have removed from this is coming back. So like, we're gonna stress test B Gifter. We're gonna add back, like, there's so much that's missing. Confetti, like a lot. We're gonna add it all back. We can just try to explode the computer and see how it runs. So I just need a couple hour head start. Okay, well, I'll give you a day, Emmers. Fingers crossed for not a Mac. Unbelievable. Turnup loved all the Indian street food when we were in India, and in the city my family's from that is known for street food, and there's a super fancy gastronomy place downtown. Seeker, that sounds delicious. I actually started, I was watching someone play Venba yesterday. They only played for a little bit though, and then got distracted with chat, but I was like, such a good game. My body started breaking when I turned 27 10 years ago. Been 30 for 13 years now. Pretty sure my body broke down at 9. Oh no. No Man's Sky hype. Oh, Ponce, how are you? How's it going? I am so hyped for this. And there's been so many great things also announced today. So very excited. Played as many sports as I could. I've been figure skating since before I could walk. Literally, we start young, and then soccer, basketball, softball, speed skating, volleyball. I like being active, and look at me now. My back hates when I'm sedentary, so I can't sit at my computer. Oh no. I feel like I didn't really do sports. I did some soccer at some point, but that was sort of it. And then I just stopped. I think part of it is I'm just not super competitive at all. And so I was just sort of like, I don't know. It's really hard to get me hyped to like compete against other people. I just don't feel any kind of anything from it really. Besides a feeling that I will let everyone down. So so sports has never been my thing. But yeah, so I feel lucky in some ways that I didn't destroy my body through that, but I feel like I also missed out on maybe just some like what's the word? Like, there's a lot you can learn through doing sports regularly, like character building things. There's a word I'm missing, but sports can be very character building for people, and so I feel like I missed out on some of that, but like hopefully learned it from other things. But anyway, if you're getting a PC, I'd help you with a parts list, but Max R, as is, pretty much very little to do. Yeah, 100%. Slim, the update is out, yes. The Expedition is not, but the new update for No Man's Sky is out. For those that don't know, also, if you watch this and you're like, ooh, actually, I think I'd like to play this, when a new update happens, the game is always on sale, and it's always like 50% off. So, if you see this and you're like, I don't have No Man's, but I would like to play, it's half off right now on everything. Venba is too real. It is. It was, we were actually talking about this because I cried the other day on stream playing Until Then. I was like, when was the last time I cried on stream? And we were all like, oh, it was Venba, which was very true. I do remember crying on stream. Same, I never played sports. I like sports, but I was always into just drawing. I have also never really been into sports, like watching it. I like the Olympics. That's kind of like my main outlet for that. I like watching winter sports, so people doing like snowboarding or skiing and stuff, like that's fun, but I don't like actively look for that, so that's why it always ends up being the Olympics. But I do enjoy watching the Olympics. Personally, I think the Winter Olympics is way more interesting and way more fun. So again, like I love watching the snowboarding trials and all of that. I think that's super cool. My favorite Olympic sport is I think it's called the biathlon, which is the one where they like cross-country ski, and then they have to stop, and then they take out like a rifle, and then they have to shoot targets, and then they have to go back to like cross-country skiing, and then they have to do that a few times, and it's sort of like they're going for like their best score and speed. I think it's like a combined thing of like how well you hit the targets, and then I think that is like wild. I love it. I love watching that. It's so much fun. I feel like the summer ones, I feel like to me get a little boring because they're all, I don't know, there's just so many track and field ones, and I don't find those as like exciting. But anyway, that's just me. Oh, I'm not competitive at all. I just had undiagnosed ADHD, so as a kid in the 80s and 90s, the thing to do was stick me in all the sports. That's fair, actually. That's fair. But you say that, Fuchsia, but you're also a competitive Splatoon player. So I would like to point that out as also an aside. I don't know if that that doesn't necessarily negate that, but maybe you're more competitive in games than you are in like sports, but I don't know. I have my suspicions. Let's see. I only had gymnastics in school, probably once a week, and I've done dancing at various points in my life. Oh, that's so fun. I feel like I've seen a lot of people, or heard of a lot of people who do like dancing growing up, and usually end up really enjoying it. My parents went all in with me playing goalie and hockey, so I only got that and didn't get to play other sports as a kid. I did a lot of more as an adult: volleyball, softball, tried skiing and snowboarding. Bad. Soccer. I've actually never skied or snowboarded. I just think it's very fun to watch, side note. But you're also very good at those things, Brad. It was Vemba. Yeah, I cried a few times. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was so good though. That was a neat game, very pretty. Yeah, and I like the cooking mechanics and all that. It was very fun. It was a fun, also like cool cultural game too, because like I feel like for anyone to play, because I think if, for example, if either your parents aren't foodies or they're not Indian, it is probably very likely that you may never like cook Indian food using like traditional not only just like recipes but even like the like cookware, if that makes like, because there's some very like specific cookware for that. I have never used many of the things that we used, so it's kind of cool to then be able to experience like, oh, this is like how, like, if you know, if you knew somebody who could make this from scratch IRL, it's probably some of the stuff that they would use. And I don't know, it's just kind of neat. Warner, how are you? How's it going? If I mix a Monster Energy drink and Mountain Dew together, do I get double the caffeine? That's how it works, right? Maybe. I'm not really quite sure. I also don't know how that would taste. I feel like the taste would be a little off, but it could be wrong. If you experiment with that, let us know, Gilmore. As an adult, I got really into running. I didn't learn how to run properly until college and cycling, so the only competing I do is against myself. It's a great mental activity for me. Yeah, I didn't, I still don't like running. I feel like I didn't really learn to run until much later, which sounds silly if you're somebody who learned very young, but like, I don't think I realized how much there's like a proper form for running, I guess. I still don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I have never felt the runner's high. Even like runners will swear by it and they'll say, yeah, it's miserable when you start, but then you keep running and then you eventually hit a point and it's like, then it just doesn't matter and you're like in the zone and you're just running for whatever. Liars. I have never felt that, and I'm sure they're not lying to me, but I just, at what cost, really, do I keep running? First time snowboarding, concussion. First time skiing actually wasn't that bad, but my knee took a few days to recover and I only took like 3 runs. Oh boy. We have skiing and snowboarding here, but I have never done it because, I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I'm gonna hurt myself. I've never broken a bone except for maybe the one in my foot the other day. But besides that, I've never like had like a sports injury. That injury I had just by sitting down. So I've never like had like a bad break, I guess. So I don't know. I'm like, if I go skiing, that'll be it. I'll just break everything. Lol, you weren't supposed to remember that, but honestly, with Splatoon, I still approach it the way I do with running. I want to be the best me. I didn't care about actually winning tournaments for the sake of the competition, if that makes sense. No, that 100% makes sense. I just thought that was funny. Like, wait a minute. Competitive tournament Splatoon player here in chat. And I feel like Splatoon gets pretty competitive, TBH. Not just Indian food, but like South Indian food. Yeah, there we go. So different from the kind that the colonizers spread around. That's fair. That's totally fair. Boo, build a throne on the skulls of your competitors. Brad gets competitive. If you can't tell. I mean, when you put it that way, tempting. I do like skulls and thrones. Probably double the toxins. I'm good. Are we talking about sports we played? Yeah, so we're talking, I think it just got started by Secret is turning 30, and then I think Brad said, or we all started talking about when we turned 30, our bones started withering away, or earlier if you were like really big into sports. So that's kind of what the conversation has devolved into. Yeah, us nerds are trying to sound like we understand the sports ball. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I've never been like, I honestly, like, football is huge here in the States, American football. I honestly, like, could not tell you, like all the rules of football, or like how points are scored really, like, yeah, I couldn't tell you anything. I'm completely ignorant in sports ball. It's regular Mountain Dew and the white Ultra Monster. Both citrus flavors. I'm trying it. Just need a bigger cup. Uh-oh. I've actually never had a Monster. I don't really have energy drinks. I did get contacted by an energy drink powder company to see if I wanted to, like, be sponsored by them, aka just have an affiliate link, and I was like, no, I'm not interested. Sorry. I will let it be known, I will never take those if it's not something that I feel like I would actually use myself. Or if it's like, even for the games, I don't think I would play one unless it's like something that I actually feel like we would enjoy. I've never taken like a Stream Elements, like sponsorship thing or whatever. One, they're really hard to do. There's actually a lot of, like, for those that don't know, for the streamers, there's usually like a lot of, if you ever take one of the Stream Elements sponsorship things, make sure you read all of the fine print. The companies will find any way to not pay you, from what I understand. And so anyway, make sure you read all the fine print. But I don't know. But they'll entice you with big numbers. Like, they'll say, oh, you could get like $3,000 from this sponsorship. But it's like, you would literally have to get like 60 people to join. What's that one game that it's everywhere? It used to be anyway. It's like on every YouTube video, it was like the sponsorship of like, it's not Rogue something. It was like, this streams Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. Yeah. Like, I think if you want, like, they'll say, oh, if you can get $3,000 something from this Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. But to do that, you need to get like 60 people to sign up, and they all need to make it to level 10 or something like that. It's insane. Plus, you need to make sure like that you don't like. There'll be fine print about like. You have to make sure either you say certain things or like you can't have done something on your stream. If you do that thing, then they'll like deduct money from your payout and like all sorts. There's like a lot of it almost seems a little sketchy, honestly, but like I understand that it's just how they do business, I guess. But I don't know, because it's more like affiliate link marketing more than it is like a sponsorship. Because you're not really getting anything up front, maybe. You're kind of just like, it's dependent on if you get people to download a thing or whatever. Sort of like HelloFresh. That is mostly like affiliate link marketing, where you might get some cut. Like, I know you get like, I think, a few meals for free. And they might give you like you'll get for sure $40 maybe. And then the rest of it is dependent on how many people you can get to sign up. So it's totally dependent on that sort of stuff. But I don't know. And also at a certain point, there's like diminishing returns. So like, if let's say if like Brad did the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, and then I also did it, but like either simultaneously or like a week after, very likely mine would perform not as good because we have so many people in common, if that makes sense. So it's like, that's also something you have to think about if you ever accept one of those, is like, is anybody else doing this? Like it, and oftentimes it's likely because they'll try to like, you know, like HelloFresh will do a big push, and so then they'll do like for the next 2 months we're doing like a big streamer push for marketing. So then a lot of people are accepting it at one time, but that makes it harder because then the pool of people is smaller. Anyway, long story short, I've never done one of those, but I just know that if I ever take one, it's because I actually like it. But I don't know. But I also don't think it also the problem would be it'd be for such a niche product, I'm sure. Like it'd be like beard oil or something. Be like, great, let's see. I know Brad has a beard. Sometimes he does not have one currently. like thinking about, okay, well, actually, I have like 2 people that I could sell stuff to, or like headbands, or I don't know, Moose's Tooth, right? Like it would just be something ridiculous, like nobody's getting any benefit from this. But anyway, I get on that bike, never running. That's what I do, Blue. Because I don't really like running. I enjoy running, but yeah, running isn't natural to some people, but everyone acts like everyone naturally knows how to run. I read a book about that. That was really interesting. Yeah. A friend of mine, his mom is a cross-country coach. And so she actually taught me a lot. Because I was just like, I think they were just talking about running one day. And I was like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And then they kind of were like, well, there's actually like proper ways to run, and you just might not be doing that. If anything, I'm a competitive Animal Crossing player, TBH. I take that seriously. Honestly, same. We were getting very intense about it when it first came out, and when the next Animal Crossing releases, we're gonna be mobbing that. I've skied, I've ice skated in high school and college, picked up volleyball many years later, been playing volleyball for many years, and also coached girls' high school and club volleyball. That's awesome. Dang. That's very, very cool. I'm not good at volleyball. I've done some like, what's that called? Like random people volleyball. Just not good. I'm just not good at it. Also, it hurts. I feel like every time I like, you know what I'm trying to say. It like hurts my wrists every time. I don't like it. I swam, my joints are fab. I feel like I've heard a lot of people, like swimmers tend to get out easy. All those years of jumping takes their toll on my knees. Yeah. Nice. I played rec beach volleyball, but I'm also only 5'7", so I found my niche as a decent setter. Couldn't block a thing. Yeah, I'd be the same. Brett is 1 inch taller than I. I have had 3 hours of sleep. Oh no, I don't want to nap. I don't coffee. Oh no. I've had some sleepless nights. Just been very busy. Raid, Shadow Legends. Oh my gosh. I love how everyone is just my chat is filled with Raid Shadow Legends. We're gonna get some like rep to email me afterwards. What was I gonna say though? By the way, not Blue. Gilmore, did I ask you about your weighted blanket? I can't remember. Are you still using it? Are you enjoying it? Same, I had to retire from figure skating when I was wicked young because my knees developed Osgood-Schlatter's disease. Actually, too many jumps. I don't really know what that is. Oh, Clash of Clans is also a thing, Joss, for sure. All of us know. Oh, wow. We should do that. Download Apex, get to gold, and res your Wraith teammate in pubs. That would actually be very funny. Oh, Bonds. Oh, my gosh. That Nessie is hilarious. That is so good. 5'7", but I worked hard to increase my vertical. Oh, I can't jump for anything. There was this huge clap of thunder outside. Storm's coming. I hope the power stays on. Oh, no, Warner. I hope so too. I get 2 emails a day from Stream Element sponsorships. Yeah, totally. I actually got one the other day that was real weird. I had to double check. It was sent by an employee, but like it wasn't. Like it is from legitimately Stream Elements. I even double checked the employee and that they worked there and their email and all of that, but they like sent it to me directly, and that was for the energy powder. And I ignored it because I don't respond to any of them because most of them are like just mass messaged and they don't really care about me. They're just trying to get some response. And they actually emailed me again, and like with a reply, and were like, hey, just wanted to see if you're interested in this. And I said, no, I'm not interested. No, not at all. Jet needs a beard oil sponsorship. I'm sure there's one that does, but I feel like also I wouldn't be able to really sell it to anybody. Again, like I said, sell it to Sassy. Mr. Panda has a beard, according to Sassy. Okay, so maybe that would work. My boyfriend has a beard. Maybe people would buy it for gifts or something. But I feel like predominantly we have a non-beard viewership. Turnham had a beard until a week ago. 3 of my brothers run. They say I have decent run form. Oh, that's awesome. Is it just me or the stream stuttering? It could be me. Is it stuttering now? It may be. My bitrate does seem to be like dipping every once in a while. And again, there's nothing I can really do about that except for restart my stream. But I don't know if that will have happen. I was having some issues earlier with internet stuff. I don't know if just my ISP is having some trubs, but I'm not getting any encoding overloaded or anything. It's just like network stuff, which is super lame. Use your forearms to pass the ball, not your wrist. I guess, I suppose. I guess that works. Switch the laundry, got a big cup. Time to work on reorganizing my bedroom. Gilmore, I hope it goes well. I think the sports term for random people playing is a pickup game. Yeah, like a pickup game. But I'm a gamer, so I call it a pub match. Yes and yes. Okay, good. I couldn't remember. Pickup is the right term. A cup was barely big enough. Uh-oh. Spilling it everywhere. Oh, it's fine now. That was just a few minutes ago. This drink is yummy. Froze them a little so they are extra cold. I love that. I bet that is very good. Yeah, I see it's in red now. And so I don't know if it'll do that again. But yeah, unfortunately, it seems like I'm having some ISP issues today. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's bad. Let me see if, hold on. I mean, like, again, it seems networky, but is there anything I can do? Let me see something. BRB. Okay. Let's hope that my internet doesn't cut out when I do this, okay? Let's hope. Everyone cross your fingers and toes. We're gonna hope this doesn't stop